The Best Ranger series is brought to you by Mission First Tactical, made in the USA. After 10 years of war, a new generation of warriors has risen. America's forces have been tested in combat, and now two-man teams from across the military will be tested in competition. 50 teams of the U.S. Army Rangers Best have come to compete in one of the most grueling competitions the military has to offer. They'll be tested both physically and mentally with tasks that would break the common soldier. There's going to be some blood, some sweat, and some tears.
You just have to push yourself past the point where you want to stop.
But in the end, there can only be one winner. Welcome to the Best Ranger Competition 2011.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
From the islands of Hawaii to the mountains of Colorado, the competitors come from across the Army and other branches of the military. In addition to the teams from the 75th Ranger Regiment, Ranger instructors from right here at Fort Benning, Georgia, and graduates of the U.S. Army Ranger School serving in regular Army units come together for Best Ranger.
Captain Boston and Captain Robertson from the 199th Infantry Brigade.
With an air horn start, the buddy run begins the first 24-hour cycle. Wearing standard combat uniforms and Camelback hydration systems, they take off into the darkness. These competitors only thought this is just another event to push through. But what they don't know is how long the run will actually be, and the uncertainty adds to the mental pressure of the competition. And there's something else that these guys have been kept in the dark about, and that's the task that they're going to be given over the next 60 hours of this grueling competition. Rangers eat 6-minute miles for breakfast, and at 1.5 miles, they are still tightly packed together. The separation will come as the faster athletes begin to assert themselves. Teams 32 to 35 are all from the mountains of Fort Carson, Colorado. Their coach has trained them over the last 4 months to hit their physical peaks, and it shows. And I just ran into two old Army Rangers here. Tell me about some of your training that you went through back in the day, sir.
It was tough then and it's tough now, I'm sure, either way. Some of the program may have changed, but we cycled through this area 60 years ago.
What do you think about the Best Ranger competition?
I think it's an excellent program.
Wish we had it back then.
Yeah, it's well worthwhile. I think it's a big uplift for all the families that have Rangers going through training here now.
Given your physical fitness back in the day when you went through Ranger School, is this something maybe you wanted to compete in if you could get that back again?
Funny you said that. I was going to trail these guys. I just walked 10 miles at home before I got up here, just to challenge myself a little bit. So we're still standing and we're doing okay.
Hey, and listen, every single Ranger kind of ends with this very popular phrase that we all know, and that is,
Rangers lead the way, and still are.
Team number 32, Lieutenant Franklin and Sergeant Rolfs from the 4th Infantry Division.
First team's across the line, 50 more to go. This is an intense competition. I gotta tell you, my nerves are high. I'm excited. I can only imagine what it's been going through these guys for the last 24, 48 hours as this competition's getting closer. I could barely sleep last night. I can only imagine what it was like for them.
They just finished the, looks like about a 5K buddy run, and we're currently in 1st, 2nd, and 6th, and 21st place, so we're looking pretty good and strong.
Wow, this is really exciting. We're moving over to the road march stage now. Undisclosed distance of these guys. They have absolutely no clue how far they're going to march. 60 pounds, let's go marching. Best Ranger Series is brought to you by Mission First Tactical, made in the USA. Coming up next on Best Ranger 2011, one team lets everyone know who leads the way. Teams find out that the events only get harder, while others take a hit in the competition.
Something popped in my leg to like mile 2.5. I feel fine, but my leg's messed up.